Hi, welcome back to Spy Forever. This is just a video update on what I've been doing recently. So as you can see, got the Commodore 64 bread bin out, and here got a SD2IEC. Next to that, pi1541 hat, which I got off eBay, and here a homebrew pi1541. And I'll get into why I need to do that in a little while. But yeah, so why have I got all these things out? And what am I actually doing? Well, as good as it is, the SD2IEC, there you go. So I got this one from Futures 8-bit. It's worked really well. Can't complain, really. You can load things. You can load some things off SD card. But the problem is, when it comes to fast loaders and certain games, in particular one I wanted to try and get working, you've just got no chance of loading it. It's not emulating the full 1541 disk drive, which Pi 1541, which is an excellent thing. I think it's Steve White who's created this. So in this case, I've got a Pi A. Sorry, what is it? Pi A3 or Pi 3A? Sorry, Pi 3A plus. And level. So the 3.3 to 5 volt level converters, which you need to convert to Commodore 64 levels, and then a bunch of wires connected across into the GPIO. Now all the circuit diagrams are on Steve White's website. If you just search Pi 1541, you'll get it. And yeah, so why did I have to go to this length? This is actually working now. I've got an SD card in there that works with the options set up. Because I got this one off eBay, and although it looks like it should work, and some bits do, like the buttons do sometimes work. The screen comes on, LEDs, the reset button works, but I just couldn't load anything off there. I couldn't, for the life of me, get a file, an options text file set up which would allow me to load anything at all. Just always said device not present. So I don't know whether that's my fault or not. It's the option B because it's got a pass through, which is actually the better option. So essentially, yeah, that's dead in the water. I did have another one, a MicroPi as well. MicroPi 1541, which was meant to work with Pi 0. That didn't work. I've gone through all the options, searched for it. I just spent probably a week trying to get this working at least, until today when I just decided to build one myself. And yeah, this works. So yeah, before you buy anything on eBay like that costs you a lot of money, just use what you've got in first on a breadboard, and chances are, at least because you built it as well, you'll know what's going on if it doesn't work, and you'll be able to check things. Whereas all this is surface mount and a PCB, so no chance. So what I'll do, I'll just power up. So this is currently powered up, and I'll show you what you get. So I'm connected into the HDMI output of the Pi 3, and I've got a charge in, so the character's set up for that. Automatically loading, actually from power on, I think it's a file browser I automatically load. But I've already powered this up once, so I've got GP circuit loaded, and you get a scan across the bottom, which is the data and clock lines. That's quite useful to debug. Basically, when with the other Pi hat, I just got like some activity on one of the lines and then nothing. But what you're meant to get is just like a graph. I'm actually running with Action Replay fast loader as well. Sorry, Action Replay cartridge 7.5. Another thing, they recommend you get a decent power supply. So I've got a proper, I think it's 3.5 amp power supply on this now. It's already powered on, as I say. So what we'll do, I'll just try and get some of this out of the way. And now we can use fast load, which is pretty good. Excuse the screen jumping all over the place. Sometimes it does, and I just bang the phone. So if you just do load start, which actually probably is a shortcut that you can use, but I've got it to load the file browser normally. So, and actually that's not doing anything. Okay, because I've already, let's just power off. Bear with me, I'll just pause the video recording. So yeah, I've just reset everything. It's back in the file browser, so if loading that now, just run it. There you go, I got the file browser, and you can see there's not many people done videos of this, but the screen at the same time, but it's worthwhile do. I'll just navigate through file browser. So it actually controls it on the Commodore 64. You see that, and you see on there. Actually, there's a few options. One's to do with setting the fonts to lowercase, so set that. And also auto run was the auto disk image to load as the file browser 64.prg. So we're going to navigate our way into what I wanted to run. This is the only reason actually, or one of the reasons that I got this, is to relive playing Grand Prix circuit. So see on there, let's just say on the screen, it's started loading it now. And I'll just pause the video now until we get to the bit where it's actually running it. So you see there, I've got a fast load installed, so it is loading quicker than it would do. And actually, so I've never got this far with the SD2 IEC. It's basically impossible to load some of these games. See there the activity. You can also see the track changing as well. As I say, I don't think there's anyone else really focused in on this on the HDMI output in a video. I just wanted to do that because there's probably like quite a few people who are struggling with this. So. And that's the excellent intro to Grand Prix circuit. Chris Haiteled, I think. I probably pronounced that wrong, but what an awesome guy. You see there, composed this said track. Absolutely awesome game. Yeah, love this game, and now I can play it because I've got a pi1541 on the breadboard. I might actually put this hopefully onto like a more permanent breadboard, but yeah, so a solderable breadboard. You can actually buy on PCBWay, you can get the full thing as a printed circuit board, but anyway, I'm not sure if I'll bother. Okay, well, thanks for watching. That was the pi1541, all working. Okay, bye for now.